Welcome back once again, all of my low carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make quick, easy keto breakfast pockets. Now, if you're not a breakfast pocket fan, once you learn how to make the dough, you can put any filling you want in these, but I love breakfast pockets, so I'm focusing on a breakfast filling for me. And if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos at least every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. So, while you do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat an air fryer to 300 degrees for about 5 minutes. If you don't have an air fryer, then preheat your oven to 400 degrees and line a large baking sheet with some parchment paper. Place 226 grams or around 1 cup of cottage cheese in a mesh strainer over a bowl or over your sink. Allow the excess liquid from the cottage cheese to drain while you're making your filling. The less milk fat you have in your cottage cheese, the more liquid will need to be drained because you're wanting your cottage cheese to be thick. I use 4% small curd cottage cheese, so not a whole lot of a liquid drains out because it's already thick. But leave it there while you make your filling. Place 1 tablespoon of butter into a large skillet over medium heat. Allow the skillet to preheat and the butter to completely melt. While you're waiting for the butter to melt, in a medium bowl, combine 2 large eggs and 15 milliliters or around 1 tablespoon of the keto milk of your choice. Whisk the egg and the milk together until they're fully combined. If you're one of those who doesn't like to mix milk in with your scrambled eggs, then you can just leave the milk out and just scramble the eggs together. Pour the egg mixture into your preheated skillet, then stir the eggs to combine with the melted butter. Cook the eggs for a few minutes just until the eggs are set. Make sure as they're cooking you are stirring very frequently. You do not want the underside of your eggs to burn. Once the eggs are done cooking, turn the stovetop heat off. Stir in 2 ounces of deli sliced ham that's been chopped. If you don't want ham, you can change it out for bacon or for sausage, whatever you want. Gradually stir in 2 ounces or around a 1/4 cup of the shredded cheese of your choice. I'm using shredded Colby cheese. You can use whatever shredded cheese you want. Stir everything together until everything is fully combined. Then set the filling aside until your dough is made. For the dough, sift 56 grams or around a 1/2 cup of coconut flour until there are no lumps, then pour it into a large food processor. Add 10 grams or around 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and if desired, you can add a 1/2 tablespoon or so of instant dry yeast or some dry seasonings and spices just to give your dough some flavor. Check on your cottage cheese, make sure it's drained and thick, then scoop the cottage cheese into your food processor. Pulse the mixture about 5 or 6 times or just until everything is combined and a dough begins to form. Line a clean work surface with a silicone mat or parchment paper. Scoop the dough from your food processor onto your work surface. Then press the dough pieces together to form a tight ball. Massage the dough ball for about 1 minute or until you have a smooth dough. Divide the dough into 6 portions. Roll each portion into a smooth ball. Cover each portion with another piece of parchment paper. Then press or roll each portion out to your desired size rectangle. I usually make mine around 5 by 4 inches or 3 by 4 inches in size. I use my tortilla press to press the portion out and then shape it into a rectangle because, as I've told you guys before, I have bad shoulders, so I use a rolling pin as little as possible. Scoop 3 to 4 tablespoons of the filling into one of your rolled out rectangles. Make sure you spread it evenly over the rectangle and leave about a 1/2 inch border around the edges so you can seal the edges together really well. Use your parchment paper and transfer a plain rectangle over to your filled rectangle. Turn the plain rectangle on top of the filling. Carefully remove the parchment paper from the top of the dough. Dampen your fingers just a little bit and press the edges of the two dough rectangles together so that you can seal all the edges. Repeat the assembling process until you have 3 pockets made. Make sure when you are assembling these together that you keep the dough smooth, that there are no cracks, and that the edges get sealed up completely. Once your pockets are all assembled, then lightly grease or line your preheated air fryer. Never put loose parchment paper in your air fryer. Loose paper flying around in your air fryer is a fire hazard. I tell you guys this all the time, and I will continue to tell you this all the time. Do not put loose paper in your fryer. Place the pockets in your preheated air fryer. Make sure you keep the pockets in a single layer and leave space in between each one of the pockets so that they get an even cook around all sides. Air fry the pockets at 300 degrees for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, turn the pocket over and air fry for 5 more minutes or until the pocket is golden on each side. If you're baking these in the oven, then bake them on a lined baking sheet at 400 degrees for 15 to 18 minutes or until the pockets are golden. Once the pockets are done cooking, open your air fryer or your oven and allow the pockets to sit for 3 to 5 minutes in your air fryer or on your lined baking sheet so that all the ingredients can settle well and firm up. Once the pockets have firmed up, remove them from the fryer and serve them immediately. All right, y'all, we are back with my lovely little breakfast pocket. I'm not sure if you can see the inside of that very well. I'd pick it up and show you, but it's hot and it'll burn my fingers. So I hope you can see that a little bit to somewhat get an idea of what the inside of that would look. And like I already told you guys, you can do any filling you want. You don't have to do breakfast filling. I just want breakfast. Looks good, smells good, that's always a good sign. So of course we want to see what this tastes like. If I can get a hold of it. Stay on the fork. That is really good. I really like that. The outside of this is really nice. It's got a soft but firm texture on the outside. The edges are a little bit on the crusty side from an air fryer. Of course, that's the way it is. It's not bad crusty, it's good crusty. Yes, yes, thumbs up for me. Very good, very yummy, yummy, yummy. Yummy to my tummy. You can eat these immediately. If you do have any leftovers, allow them to cool completely and store them in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 3 days, or store them in an airtight freezer-safe container and freeze them for up to 1 month. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.